How's it going, buddy? And welcome to the very first episode of Volume 5, Chapter 1 of RWBY. I'm really excited to get into this, so let's get started. The darkness.
The city of Mistral.
In the middle of the night.
It's about time.
She broke the fourth. I like that.
Whose idea was it to walk again?
Well, we did face many obstacles. Broken airships, destroyed settlements.
Oh, and, you know, all those people and monsters that tried to murder us.
Average day for this group.
We were fine. Only one of us almost died.
Oh, that's a bad burn.
Hey.
So how much farther to Haven Academy?
Almost there. I'd have figured I'd take you kids on the scenic route.
Through the fallout shelter. It's like artwork. Yeah, I like how they do that sometimes, rather than animate a whole bunch of... Oh, yeah, just like that. Just have like a still image.
Oh my gosh, look at all the weapons!
Vendors
really
here
cool.
will sell you just about anything, whether they should or not.
Wait. Pause. Sorry about that. I'm not going to pause too much. This looks a lot like Freya from Danmachi, the goddess. Just pointing that out there. First thing I thought when
Really
I saw that.
these mountains.
Every inch.
And look kind of like Prince
Stay
Zuko
away
over there.
from lower
Ooh.
levels. The higher
Vendor
up you go, the
waifu
nicer it
confirmed.
gets.
Hello, kitty.
And we are going up. So, how much farther?
We're in the home stretch now. No more stops from here to Mistral. Sorry for the long trip. Keeping us off the radar's been harder than I thought. Lots of air traffic around northern Anima.
It's fine. I
like this
just hope I
pilot.
haven't
He's
been
cool.
a burden.
You and your money are more than welcome on this ship, kid. What the?
Is everything okay?
I don't know. We're still over Lake Matsu. Shouldn't be picking up broadcasts this far from Mistral. Someone must be close.
Mayday! Mayday! We are a small passenger flight and our Huntress is down! We aren't equipped to deal with this!
Oh, man.
The Grim hit us 400 clicks north of the southern shoreline. Get him off us! If anyone
Our
can
Huntress
hear
is
him.
down. Bad start.
We're going to help them, right?
What? No. I'm trying to avoid them.
But they'll die.
Look, if we picked up their transmission, I'm sure someone else did too. Besides, this is a cargo ship. She's not much good in a fight.
But
Just
Weiss
finish
is.
this job and get home. Sorry, kid. My ship, my rules.
I still like your pilot, trying to take care of your passenger. I love the architecture in this area. Dead inside. I said that during the commercial version of this.
We made it.
It'd probably be pretty bad walking down the street with Crow, because you'd probably step on all the chewing gum and everything else with his luck factor.
Hello?
If you're wearing high heels, you'd probably break your heel.
Maybe try louder?
There doesn't seem to be anyone here.
Fire off a grenade.
Well, I guess school isn't really in session right now. Maybe that's it.
You
No,
hope.
this isn't right. Come on.
Wait for us!
That's probably like an assembly.
Get ready. There could be trouble.
It's probably an assembly. Lionheart, good to see you. The cowardly lion fainted.
Professor Lionheart?
Crow! For crying out loud. Nearly scared me half to death.
Why weren't you waiting for us at the entrance?
Huh? Oh, right. Apologies. I guess time slipped away from me.
You're joking.
Where is everybody?
Ah, you must be the students Crow mentioned.
Yes, sir. Ruby Rose.
Jean Arc.
Nor Valkyrie.
Lyren.
A pleasure to meet you all.
And Bob, he's in the back. He's just a
Leonardo
janitor, though.
Lionheart, at your service. I'm afraid most of my staff is currently away until classes resume, but...
What? Leo, you can't be serious. Who's guarding the relic?
Crow, the children!
Already know. I filled them in. What do you mean your staff is away?
You filled them in?
So, is this not going at all like anyone thought it would?
Unbelievable!
Total garbage.
Kitty!
Can't let them get away with this.
Well, at least you two can finally agree on something.
Best mom ever.
Guys, everything's gonna be okay.
Hello, Knight.
Good evening, miss. Can I get you anything?
Just a little time to myself, if that's all right.
Sure thing. Just call if you need me.
I like the armor. That's pretty badass. So I guess they assigned a defensive group.
Please, I just need to talk. How could you take the fall for them, Ilya? Blake, Corsic and Finnick blamed you. We confronted them tonight and they denied knowing anything, and everything we found on your scroll, it talked about how disappointed they were to hear that you'd sided with Adam. But you and I both know they're guilty. You can't prove anything.
You can't disprove
That
everything
scroll
either.
might not have been enough to lock them up, but it's enough to sway the Faunas here. When we go public tomorrow, they're not going to stand for any of it. And
There will
neither
be a
should you.
battle.
Your plan isn't gonna work, Blake. Please. Just leave Menagerie before it's too late.
War's coming.
You're going to have to make me. I know.
Aww. Superhero landing. You see her scream at the bottom. Rolled her ankle.
I have to say, Crow, this all seems very reckless, even for you.
So I wonder if those are textbooks.
Reckless is leaving one of the relics completely unguarded. It's not checking in with Oz for ages.
There was nothing to check in about before the fall of Beacon, but since that day, Mistral has been in chaos. Vale wasn't the only kingdom to suffer that night. Everyone was watching. Every house in every kingdom saw that poor girl ripped to pieces, saw monsters crawling over the city, Atlesian knights attacking citizens. And then nothing. You could feel the dread in the air. With all that negativity, you can imagine what it was like when the Grimm came for us. Mistral's controlled territory is the widest reaching in the world, you know, and that makes it infinitely harder to protect.
Very true.
We lost so many great huntsmen, teachers from this very institution. And it's only gotten worse.
What do you mean?
We may have dealt with the Grimm, but the Mistral Council's still at odds with representatives from Atlas. First, it was the dust embargo. Now it's the closing of borders. I'm not sure what happened to James in Vale, but it seems to have only worsened some of his more unfortunate tendencies.
Almost like he doesn't have a heart.
And on top of everything, we still don't know where the Spring Maiden is.
All the more reason we need the huntsmen and huntresses here.
Okay, Okay, things are bad. They're bad. But we can figure this out. Why is the Spring Maiden so important?
I thought you filled them in.
Mostly filled in. Look, there's a lot to cover, okay? I quit teaching for a reason.
I figured he quit teaching because he taught Ruby how to use a weapon like him.
The four maidens each have the power to perform feats of magic. And they are the only ones capable of reaching the relics.
What?
Ooh.
The
Did not
relics
see
are
that
each
coming.
locked inside a chamber that can only be opened by a specific maiden.
Ah.
Winter for the gift of creation, summer for destruction, fall for choice, and spring for knowledge. Spring is the problem.
What happened to her?
We don't know.
She was determined at first, when she inherited her powers. But the weight of responsibility proved to be too much for the child. She ran. Abandoned her training, everyone.
She just ran! Blake, get back here!
There's no telling where she could be now.
I know. At least, I have a pretty good idea.
Are you serious?
That would be fun if he was
It's
Blake,
not
but we
exactly
know it's
good
not.
news.
What are you talking about? This is incredible news! After all these years, where?
I did some digging around. Looks like after Spring ran away, she was picked up by bandits. Specifically, the Brownwind tribe.
Raven.
Yang's mom?
That's right.
Whenever you throw your thing on the desk, things go wrong.
That's about where they've set up their main camp. It's where they fall back to after raids and scouting missions.
Do love some of the island masses or
Raven's managed
dragons.
to gain a lot of followers since she returned to the tribe. And I'm sure when the Spring Maiden showed up, it only made things easier.
Well, Crow, I've got
Explains why she was like, wouldn't you like to know in the other
we can mount a
ending
retrieval
video.
force and head out in a few weeks.
In Chapter 4.
A few weeks?
That's right.
Leo, maybe you didn't hear me. My sister has the Spring Maiden, and I know where she is. We need to go as soon as possible.
Yeah, take those books.
And
Literature never did me any good.
hear me. This kingdom is in shambles. As soon as possible does not mean tomorrow. It means as soon as I can convince the rest of the council that I need huntsmen more than they do. Unfortunately, bandit tribes aren't very high on their list of priorities when the threat of war is just on the horizon.
Then damn the council. We'll do it ourselves. You and I are trained huntsmen, and these kids aren't exactly pushovers.
Yeah!
Rock on!
Perhaps there's a more peaceful way to approach this?
We need to get Spring as far away from here as possible. But Raven isn't going to give up her most prized possession without a fight.
Unfortunately, you and your sister are evenly matched, and I'm not the fighter I used to be. No offense, but these students and I can't take on an entire bandit tribe and a maiden. That's no doubt.
I played Fallout, it's possible.
We need to
Let's
be
set up on a hill.
positive we can apprehend Spring, because if we fail, Raven and her tribe will scatter, and we'll be lost. We get one shot at this, and it needs to be perfect.
Snipers. Lots of snipers.
You know, Oz wouldn't be happy with any of this if he were here.
Perhaps you're right.
I hope Oswald
But
walks
he's
in.
not. I'm doing the very best I can.
There has to be something we can do.
What about Cinder? She came with Emerald and Mercury from Haven. Do you have anything on them?
We pulled their files after the fall of Beacon. Nothing but lies and forgeries.
Well, I can't say this has been a warm reunion, Leo.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know you've all
He's
traveled
playing
a
both
long
sides.
way, but I will do everything I can to help.
Sure. We'll stay in the city for the time being. Local comms are still up. Keep in touch. Come on,
Biggle
kids.
phone.
was nice meeting you, Professor.
Likewise.
And he gets on the telephone.
Leo, we have got to work on your improvisational skills.
Yeah, I figured that was coming. And now they know where the Spring Maiden is. That's a problem.
What do we do now?
You four head back to the house. I need a drink.
Ah, we're getting this again. Nice. For those who didn't see the ending of the other one.
Excuse me.
Oh, Edward and Elric, brother.
You know, I don't think they
or
allow
Alphonse, man.
kids in here, Pipsqueak.
Shut up.
I do find it
get in
hilarious.
there.
They flip-flop, you know, big and small.
I'm supposed to tell you. I'd like my cane back.
It's good to see you again, Oz.
Frag out! We'll get him next time. Just right. I love how the roof has a landing pad too for airships.
Young to be drinking?
Oh, water. It's hot out.
Oh, sure.
Well, we saw the intro video
You're
thing.
Too young to drink? You look like a regular huntress. And a beauty at that.
I'm good. Thanks, pal.
Seriously.
They call me Snake.
Not too bulky, not too lean. You're
Just right. Yep.
Wah,
Like I said,
wah.
I'm good.
And your hair.
Don't mess with the hair. Bye, Tooth. He bounced right out the door! Oh, that was beautiful.
This one's on the house. He's been driving me crazy.
Bounced right out the door.
So, what brings you around these parts?
Wow. Chug, 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 chug.
Thanks. And I'm, looking for someone.
Not many people come out here, too far from the kingdoms. Only person worth noting around here is, well,
Raven Bronwyn. Thanks again.
Now, Missy, you don't want to go messing with bandits. They're a world of trouble.
So I hear.
Instead of calling him Snake, I should call him Froggy, because he bounced.
Hey, girlie.
Seriously? This isn't over?
I heard you're looking for someone.
Yeah, he kind of has that bandit look to him. Hi, Oscar. If you'd seen the little preview video, then you know what this is all about. A little bit accurate predictions. Trick or treat!
Help you? Yeah. Is there a ruby rose here?
Why?
Well...
I found them!
Drunk.
I think our uncle could use some help.
Oh. I found him.
What is going on out there? Can't a girl read her comics in peace? Crow, did you get drunk again?
No.
Maybe.
Yes.
You have silver eyes.
Who are you?
Well, my name is Oscar Pine.
Wait for it.
You probably know me as Professor Ozpen.
I did it!
Oh, the intro video. I did not do an intro video because I know it came out a few days ago. I was busy with work and I realized this was coming out, so I was like, screw it, I'll just watch it all at once. I'll probably cut in the intro videos out of my episodes. Boop! Knew it! Because, you know, she hung upside down and booped Rin. Aw, they look miserable. Ooh, who are you? Wait a minute, we got a new character? That's probably the Spring Maiden, I bet. That's gotta be the Spring Maiden. Because if she rebelled, and she's with the bandits, that probably explain her look. Whoa, 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 wait, she's shooting out of her mechanical arm? Is that an upgrade she took, or is that just a editor mistake? Because she's clearly only using the gauntlet on her left arm. That was interesting. Did she actually... Because we saw her spray paint the gauntlets, both of them, for her arms in the end of Season 4. But she's clearly not wearing the gauntlet. And it looked like she was shooting out of it. Where is it? Part. Yeah, she's got the Raven emblem on her. Let's see. I wonder if they actually will fight. Of course, they do that a lot where they show the characters fighting each other, but they don't actually. Okay, yes, she has a gun barrel in her arm. Okay, then. That is interesting. I didn't see that part coming. I'm guessing this was probably a post-Season 4 decision they made, because they clearly didn't indicate that she had a gun-mounted arm back then, so it had to be something they decided afterwards. That's neat, though. And I guess with that, we'll go ahead and end this episode. So thank you, everybody, for coming to join me on the Volume 5, Chapter 1. And if you feel like it, hit that like and subscribe for future content. And if you feel like it, leave a comment below, and I will see you all next time. Stay safe out there, everybody.